Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. My name's Caitlin McDonald. I am the co-owner and co-founder of Boundless Internet Marketing Solutions, as well as a partner here at the Social Speak Network. Today, I'm really excited to be going through some pretty important stuff, but it's easy to implement for anyone on adding header tags to your content on your WordPress blog posts, though the same process is really used on Squarespace, Shopify, really any of those different platforms that you could have your website on. So, why are header tags important? Header tags are important because they allow search engines to better understand how your content is broken into subsections and subcategories. So basically how headers work is there's a header 1 tag, header 2 tag, header 3 tag, etc., etc. The header 1 tag typically is that page title or the blog post title. The header 2 tags, typically I recommend you can have up to 2 of these on a page, and these differentiate those larger sections of content and kind of the most important pieces of the content that you have on the page. The H3 tags break up those sections even more. So if you think of a bing bang bongo essay, which we used to have during elementary school when we were learning to write, the bing, the bang, and the bongo, those are really H3 tags within each H2 tag. Now within each of those, you might have sub-points. And so it's important to differentiate for the search engine, but then also for the reader. If you are just given a document and it doesn't have any sections or any headers, most likely you aren't going to spend a lot of time reading it. As a consumer of content, when there are sections that are broken up by headers, subheaders, bullet points, bolded keywords, and italicized keywords, you're more likely to slow down and actually take the content in. And this kind of, it allows the content to be more scannable so that we actually find what we're looking for. So I'm actually going to jump right on over to WordPress so that we can take a look at a sample blog post and see how you can implement header tags in your own copy. So let me just jump over here to share the screen. Perfect. So I have pulled up a sample post on WordPress. And to get to this screen, in case you aren't familiar, it's just from the dashboard. And then if you go under posts, you can click add new. And so for the sake of this, and so that you don't actually see me typing out a long blog post, I'm just going to paste in some lorem ipsum as filler text here. Let's say we have a few different paragraphs and things like that. Let's take a look at what this blog post looks like, right? So I'm just saving the draft there. I already have it pulled up here. And so we take a look at this beautifully written piece of content, right? Oh, who would sit down and actually read it? So let's add some header tags. Typically, when you're writing a blog post, I do recommend starting with just a quick paragraph that kind of summarizes what people are going to find in here. After that, you can add a header tag. And so I'm going to use a header 2 in this instance because, as you can see in our blog post, sample post comes up as the post title, and this is an H1 or header 1 tag. So we don't want to use another header 1 tag. So we have this header here. I'm just going to click on it, and you don't actually have to highlight it in WordPress. You can just click on the line. And right above the content text field, there is this drop down that says paragraph. Simply select that and click on H2. And there you go. It's auto formatted based on the CSS file. So down here, let's see. We need another division. Header 3 tag, right? Because this is a subsection of that header 2. Again, just put the cursor in the row and then select H3. This H3 tag, we're going to have it divided into a few different subsections, right? Header 4, I'm just going to copy this to make it easy. paste, paste, and here we go, H4. Oops, I don't think that one's stuck. It says it did. All right. And then down here, we're going to have another big section, another lorem ipsum. Oops, there we go. Sometime I'll get it. Perfect. And then let's just make this one an H2 again. Now, to make this look a little bit nicer as we're reading it, I'm going to pretend like this section here with the H4 tag actually has some bullet points in it. Now, bullet points work just the same as they would if you were in a Word document, where all you do is you create a bulleted list. Look at that, beautiful. So let's see what this looks like now. So again, we went through, we added those headers and then selected them as H2, H3, and H4s. And let's preview this post. And here we go. Look how beautiful that looks. So I need to actually double check what's going on with these ones, right? So we can just jump right back on over here. It says that it's an H4, but potentially this one's bolded or something, right? Let's try selecting that again. There we go. And let's take a look. View post. Here we go. So now we have created a piece of content that not only is a little bit easier to navigate through, but we also are utilizing the correct headers for the different sections that we have with the H2 and H3 tags. Now remember, when you're writing a piece of content, you only want to have one H1 tag, up to 2 H2 tags, up to 3 H3 tags, and up to 4 H4 tags. The list goes on, and you might find that you like these to be stylized in one way or another on your website. So just reach out to your website developer and tell them, oh, you know what, I really want all my H3 tags to be italicized, and they'll be able to add that code into the CSS file. So I hope that this has been helpful. Good luck with your blog posts, and please check out some of those other videos that we have on YouTube. Thanks.